Well, there is nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best two teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head for the crown. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. It's Newcastle United versus Barcelona.
Well, we started with 32 teams, Derek. Seems like an eternity ago. Now we're down to the best two. I've not played in the Champions League final. I surely wish I was playing tonight. Turn the clock back, let me run out there, please.
A look then at the starting 11. And the positioning of the forwards particularly interesting.
Yes, Derek, a four at the back and a conventional four across the midfield, but the two up front is what I'm looking at. It will become a one with a one behind, and that one behind will be playing in the Teddy Sheringham role.
I think there's no doubt about it. Spurs fans gradually got used to playing at Wembley. But there's no place like home, and this is a special home.
Well, absolutely. We've seen the team improvement over the recent years. Now the club has set new standards for stadium. They really have.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Piqué starts alongside Samuel Umtiti in the middle of the defence. Ivan Rakitic plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And Luis Suarez will be the main striker here. This is it, the Champions League final. They are underway. Who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe? Sergio Roberto. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Coutinho. Barcelona in Champions League final. And now passing it through. Now, what can he do here? Is he going to punish them here? He does read the game magnificently, Busquets, and there was the evidence. Thundered clear. And a throw-in forthcoming. And it is Diame. And Jose Perez with it. Well, let's see, does he mean business? This is Vidal. Now Jordi Alba. Samuel Umtiti. So a throw-in here. And here's Rondon. Can they get themselves in front here? Great save following the close-range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
Dispossessed here, Sergio Roberto. Space and time for the cross. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Sergio Roberto. Sergio Busquets. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Matt Ritchie. Let's see what he has in store for them. Piqué with it. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Sergio Busquets. This is Vidal. Arturo Vidal. Rakitic. Really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers. Well, that's a basic kicking error by the keeper. What now? And options in the centre. And the cross comes to nothing. Matt Ritchie. Jose Perez. Salomon Rondon. Ivan Rakitic. Now Busquets. And now Coutinho. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. And here's Busquets. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Well, Barcelona always fully expect to be at the business end of the UEFA Champions League. Tremendous ball played through. Ter Stegen was always going to make that save. Kennedy. Mohamed Diame. And that always looked likely to run through to the keeper. Coutinho. Coutinho. Lionel Messi is positioned at the back post. Kennedy. Andre Yedlin. And it is Diame. Useful looking ball. Can he put it away? He's done it! What a moment! The opening goal in this Champions League final. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. The opening goal of the game then.
Newcastle United goal.
Now here's Arturo Vidal.
Rondon.
Suarez. Lionel Messi. Suarez. Mohamed Diame. Jose Perez. Sergio Busquets. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Now Busquets. Coutinho. Now, what can he do here? Failure to hold the ball and passing with a velvet touch. Oh, here's a Jose Perez. And the goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? It's going their way, 2-0.
Newcastle United goal.
Now here's Arturo Vidal.
Salomon Rondon.
Messi. Job done, ball 1. Salomon Rondon. And Jose Perez with it. A really sumptuous ball. He just needs to stay level-headed now. Splendid save from the keeper, danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
Played into the centre of the box. Very clear who got the last touch. So a corner coming up. He's driven in the corner. It wasn't an especially high-quality header, was it?
Well, that was like one of mine, or more to the point, like one of yours, Derek.
You're spot on with that assessment, Lee. Now Jordi Alba. Suarez. This is Vidal. And Jose Perez with it. Now here's Piqué.
The fourth official has
And
indicated
3 minutes will be added on for stoppages.
3 minutes of added time.
Suarez. Messi. Rakitic. Will there be a tangible end product? Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Now Kennedy. Well, let's see, does he mean business? He's in with a chance. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Now here's Arturo Vidal. And that is that for the first half in this Champions League final. And my goodness, Lee, did we think it would be so lopsided?
Well, I didn't, and there's one team very happy in that dressing room and the other one very, very down. But you've got to now play for pride. Come on. You've got families in the stand watching this. You've got to pull your socks up and try and make this second half a little bit more competitive.
"45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. And here's Rondon. And now passing it through. Can they convert? Can they put it away? And in it goes!
Well, as we see, there'll be an inquest between keeper and defenders. He'll be saying, where were you? And they'll be saying, why didn't you catch it?
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going.
Salomon Rondon.
This is Vidal. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Well, let's see. Oh, a lovely ball. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Suarez. And now Coutinho. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona. The goals seem to be at his mercy, but defenders don't always have to touch the ball to have an influence.
No, it's that pressure that comes from the defender that makes him hurry his shot. Close.
Lejeune with it. Ivan Rakitic. Barcelona have given us away. Coutinho. Well, he's given us away. Well, visionary passing. He might profit from here, you know. And the keeper had to react in an instant.
Oh, and does he? Wow, does he react? What a save that is.
Now here's Arturo Vidal. Jose Perez. Intelligent threaded pass here. And a goal!
Well, when we see this again, it is a wonderful effort, a solo effort. Got to question the defenders. They just back off him, and he takes full advantage.
And a bit more analysis as regards the goal. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Will there be a tangible end product? Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Sergio Roberto. Read it superbly to take back possession. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Suarez. Lionel Messi. Matt Ritchie. And do they mean business on this occasion? And a very good challenge. Messi. Rakitic. Coutinho in the middle. Suarez. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the short lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Ball with Shelby. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Sergio Roberto. Messi. Now Busquets. And Messi. This attack looks highly promising. Teammate in support. DeAndre Yedlin. He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. Lionel Messi. And here is Luis Suarez. And Barca's corner. Fired over by Messi. It lacked conviction, that clearance. And maybe an opportunity for the opposition. Given away. And Messi. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Lejeune. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Ivan Rakitic. And now Coutinho. Sergio Busquets. Lionel Messi. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Ball with Shelby. And here's Rondon. Carrying a genuine threat here. Now, what can he do here? Well, he has just veered into an offside position this time. And given that we're in the second half, and it has got a bit ugly from the scoreline point of view, what positives can you find, Lee?
Well, 11 sets of earplugs for those Barcelona players as they enter the dressing room. The coach is going to go ballistic. A lack of intensity in that performance. Shocking at the back. No hunger, no passion.
Corner for Barcelona. Corner kick played over. Well, it might still work out for them.
Please give a round of applause for today's
Well, let's see, does he mean business? Well, body in the way. Opportunity knocks. Well, they were clearly on the receiving end, so a free kick is next. Ball with Shelby.
The referee has
We've been waiting to
indicated
find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. And Messi. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Well, fortune didn't favour him. Off the post and out of play.
Well, he's really unlucky. It was worth an effort, that's for sure.
One minute remaining. And here's Rondon. Well, can he make this move count? And Kennedy. And close to goal. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
number 9, Solomon.
Full time, and the issue has been settled. One team crestfallen, the other jubilantly.
Well, there's winners and there's always losers. Fine margins between the two. Expectation wins nothing, Derek. You've got to go out there and seize the moment.
But for these players, well, it's the night of their lives, and they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, you have to enjoy it because it passes so quickly.
And they know what comes next, the presentation of the cup with the big ears.
Well, you just think how many games they've played this season as well. All that's in the past now. The game that's just happened was the most important one.
They're all poised. The Champions League winners in 2019. And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories.
Oh, this is the moment I love, sharing it with the fans. The ticker tapes coming down, the families in the stand, giving them all a wave. But they've travelled all over Europe watching this team. Now they get to share in this moment. Fantastic.
Well, it took fire as well as ice on the pitch.
Now the chance for a photograph. My mum always told me to get on the front row.
She taught you well, Lee. There we have it. The Champions League victors for 2019.